You know, there was a time in the world when if you would have asked adults, or really most people around, what is the future? What is the future? And just about 99.999% of the people would say it's the children. They would say it's the children because common sense says the children got to move on and carry on the legacy. They got to start working and taking care of the world like the adults did. And so many people forget this. As a matter of fact, I go around and test people by saying, what is the future? Give me some words. What does the future look like for you? And I hear the most horrendous answers. Whether it's people saying war, money, it's all answers that have to do with greed, selfishness, hatred, disgust. And I sit there amongst these people and I'm like, whatever happened to the children? You know, like, protect the children. The children are the future. Just like when you start teaching the children when they're young how to do things so they'll be independent. We are in a world of pussified people, and they're mainly adults. All age categories, 20s, 30s, 50s, 60s, 80s, it don't matter. And then it made me realize, no wonder so many people don't look after the kids. They don't even see them as the future. And the ones who are busting their ass to raise these powerful kids, they don't even see the kids as the future. So what are these beings seeing our kids do? I'll tell you what, they're hoping they shut down. I'm witnessing it firsthand. No matter where I go and who I talk to, except for the very rare few people. Which means these kids are going to fail all over the place. And I understand there's not a lot of parents out there that are even right with themselves. And they've been hurt and fucked up and ran through the ringer. So has everybody. Everybody has. And everyone has different lessons in their life depending on who the fuck they are. So where are the role models for these children? Actually, what I'm seeing more and more is the children being used as tools for the fucking tool. You see that? I'm watching more and more adults go around and use kids like they're fishing bait. That they can just string them on a fishing pole and chuck it out when they feel like it. And when they want, they'll reel it back in. But for the most part, a lot of them don't. The kids are out there swinging in the wind, don't know what's going on, wondering what the hell is wrong with most adults. Well, most adults are pissed and angry. First and foremost at themselves, not the world. Not the world, at themselves. So their days of being role models are kind of just numbered and done. Again, except for a few people that are hell-bound and determined to protect these children. And I will say one thing right now, the main way to protect them is keep them off the electronics. Now, I know we're in a world where it's needed with just about everything. That's how they get us. We need it for just about everything. I'm surprised it don't supply a roll of toilet paper yet to wipe our ass. That will be next. I know it's coming. But teach them moderation. Teach them the truth behind the electronics. Because again, they're children. They're looking up to us adults for the answer, for the keys, how to get through life. Teach them the truth. Most kids don't even know what moderation is. That's like telling an alcoholic, here's a case of beer, but only drink it in moderation. You don't do that with kids. Kids are very easily manipulated. Hell, most adults are. Most random people who don't want to collect their own thoughts and ideas and be authentic are easily manipulated. So of course the children are going to be easily manipulated. So many people already have children that are a product of the system and will not get off their technology. Then they sit around and wonder why. Well, because you didn't teach them about it, you dumbass. Which put a bunch of other adults in a state of mind of despair, anger. And we are trying to help the other kids that do not have the role models to help them with these tools and to teach them the truth behind electronics. See, I taught my son long ago about the electronics and what was going on. So he knew in the grand scheme of things what it was there for. And he picked up on it pretty fast because my son is smart, and well, by golly, all these children are smart. We have always been smart. What I'm witnessing is a bunch of disgusting adults that don't want to be role models that go around and bash the kids. They bash them. What the hell's wrong with them? They don't do this, they don't do that. Well, shit, I wonder why. If those words are coming from the supposed role models of the world set in place to raise our kids, gee, the kids' heads are going to be fucked up because a lot of adults are too busy running around downing them and demeaning them. And I'm witnessing that firsthand also. Something that truly leaves a disgusting taste in my mouth. Especially from people that have kids. Or you might have a kid and they happen to, fall for the whole hook, line, and sinker of job, college, pay bills forever. Kudos. So now that makes those parents holier than thou fuckers because their kids played along with the program set in play. That's beautiful. How are they feeling deep inside? Probably like shit. I'm just going to be honest. Probably questioning what the hell's going on. Why I ain't getting no money? Why this? Why that? Why that? Because you didn't teach them the truth. Have people lost their minds that much that they only see the future? Which, by the way, when you look into the future, that's already causing you anxiety. Because you don't know what's coming. You hope for the best. You would like the best. And last I checked, a lot of parents and adults wanted the best for the children. They wanted the best for the children to where they were ready to go over and beyond to give their children the life they didn't have. But you know what that did in turn? Is make a lot of these parents go overboard to the extreme where it turned into total narcissism, enabling behavior. Just because they wanted to give their kids a better life. You did not. They did not. Parents like that and adults did not. What you actually did, go to the other end of the spectrum, you set your children up for failure. You set them up for their brain to be all fucked up. For them to have no inner peace. No happiness. And I'm watching plenty of children go around and look and try to pretend like they are, and they are not. And I'm watching parents just like, go with it. We're going to drag you by the hand and just come along into the shitty system with me. Why? Because I fell victim to it. So now because me, the parent, fell victim to it, I want you, my own child, to fall victim to it. That's disgusting. That truly shows that people are fucking lost. They're lost. They're hurt. And you're willing to put children in the way and throw them under the bus. For what? For your own sense of feeling good? I don't know. I don't know because I don't do it and I can't even possibly relate. These kids should be living in the moment. Just like everyone else. And playing with their toys and using their imagination and getting their energy out. Not sitting up with electronics, hunched over, getting aggravated, and having every natural chemical drained from their brain over the lack of information from the parents and adults, and first and foremost, their laziness. Because adults have gotten lazy. That and disgusting. Man, get it together. Because people like me are over here trying to help so many and watching the other adults like, give me back my phone. And then they want to know why the kids aren't acting right. Hello? Because you created the whole scenario, you shittards. Get your head out of the sand, adults, parents, those that want to judge other people. And by golly, judging kids? You're judging kids too? People judge kids. Very interesting.